Well, hello everybody. Crake and Bake here. And as anyone who may be a little bit confused, who wasn't able to make it last time, you can see that I am back in the general area of our original starting base. And I am back in my normal outfit, since unfortunately, last time I died. Oop, oop. Haha, there we are, close up. So yep, anyone who wasn't able to tune in for the last episode, I did die abruptly while working on a bridge in the Nether. So sadly, that meant it was time to call it an end to our Cryptids theme. And so here we are back at our original starting area. And I'm still kind of sad about that. So I figured I'd come to my happy little favorite geode here. I just twinkle around a little bit. Oh, I love hearing the sounds of the geode. Twinkle, twinkle. Just cheers me up, hearing it all jingling around me. Ah, well that's a little bit better. So yeah, here we are back. I did not want to be here quite yet. I still had a few more things I wanted to do in the cryptid theme, but that's where we all landed. And of course, we are going to have to stave off going through our portal since we do not have any diamond armor things yet. We might get some by the end of the episode. Who knows? But for the time being, we're just going to kind of do some work around our original starting base. Otherwise, hope everyone out there is having a good one here. I am surrounded by cold and wet today. The weather is definitely not encouraging being outside, so it seemed like a great time to come in and do some Minecraft. Spring needs to kick into gear pretty soon here. It's getting a little tiring being just in the cold and the wet. And because I'm feeling a little bit at risk after my excursions, I'm definitely putting on my armor right away, even though I'm probably going to be inside the whole time. I just don't want to risk dying anymore. Granted, since we are in our starting area, it doesn't matter if we do die because, well, we're in between themes, so we don't have to worry about ending the theme early. And of course, another thing that does keep me happy is getting to see all my colorful sheep. I mean, look at them all. They're just so happy and colorful, making up a big old rainbow there. You may notice, too, I have some extra additions over here, which I thought was kind of fitting after we had our stolen llamas from the Cryptids theme. Traveling trader came through my house and got stuck inside, so for a couple of in-game days I had a roommate, and then eventually he must have wandered too far away from his llamas, and well, now we have some extra friends, so that's kind of fun. Haha, you are my buddy. Allow this. Oof. This one seems to like me a little bit more, maybe. Ooh, you got a lot more health too. Wow, that white one's got a lot of health. Ah, like me. So anyways, so I'm not 100% sure of all of the things that we'll do around our beginner base, beginner's berg. Before we choose our next theme, we might do 1 or 2 streams here after today. Or we might find that today is all that we need. But I was thinking that it would be nice to do some way of commemorating our past themes a little bit better. We did have our area back over here at our theme picking spawn point machine. What did I call it last time? The theme picker majig? I don't remember. The themojig? I don't know. We'll think up a good name. So around here, you know, it's a pretty basic spot, and we of course then did have our maps that I was keeping track of back here, but you know, this really wasn't quite enough space for all of the maps that we even just got from the Cryptids theme. So I was trying to figure out a good plan, and I figured something that could be kind of fun would be that we, instead of adding maps over here and maybe a trinket or two, that we actually make a room in our beginner house for every theme. Thought that could be a nice way to commemorate what we've done and give us some fun optional builds. I also had to plant a lot more trees because I was not getting wood at the rate that I wanted. So yeah, so that is my plan for today then, is to finish off like this roof, but then also to kind of build up and making a room for each theme. So far we've just had the pirate theme and the cryptids theme, so we'll make 2 more floors above this area. And yeah, we'll just kind of see where that gets us. So I've got a lot of wood, I chopped down a lot of trees, and I think for now I've got all of our maps sitting there ready to go. So for now I think that's kind of what we're going to do, is just get working on some of those projects, which it is night. I don't really want to deal with mobs, so we'll take care of that quick. All right. So we'll make up a pile of slabs. Might as well just go ahead and make a whole bunch of these. We'll also want a couple of stairs. That'll do for now. And, you know, we're really going to need quite a few slabs. I'm just going to grab a whole bunch. That was probably a little excessive, but that's okay. And then we'll go ahead and take away our temporary roof that we had up. Let's see, we can speed that up. Shears and a shovel, because I think I've got a section that's just dirt still. 2. I think if I remember correctly, I was panic adding on a roof here because it was getting to be late at night and I hadn't slept for a while or something. There was some reason why I had to resort to wool instead of the dirt. Alright, and I figured we would go ahead and do a slab roof just because that gives us a little bit of extra space. And let's see, I want to... Do I want to make it on par with... No, I think... Well, so for the hallway, I think I can make it on the same level. Or not. Huh, that's interesting. Oh, I bet these are stones. No, those are stone stairs. Well, Minecraft has decided which level I'm going to put it on. Which this is the level I wanted it for the main sections anyways, so it'll just make it nice and consistent. Oops. I should grab an axe too, because I know that will not be the last time I do that. Drop you off back there. I'm slowly starting to remember the organization system that I had in here, and you know what, let's just go ahead and clear out the whole roof. No reason to only half do it for the time. Yep. Okay. And then grab that one. And actually I should probably put up my stairs. So I figured for the main level anyways, that'd be kind of nice to have stairs going up on all sides. And I think I probably want a landing there. So we'll do... you'd think I would know how to place these by now. Nope. Well, we'll do it this way. I know that'll work. Yep. And like that, and like that. So yeah, we'll just kind of have that nice narrow stair coming up, and then we'll keep extending the walls out all along, which I suppose I could do that just to give us a nice perimeter as well. We'll put up the other stairs and then worry about that. Ba-doo. 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 The sound effects are coming out again today. I've been noticing I've been doing that a lot at work lately too. I've had a lot of Excel projects again at work, and I've been doing a lot of sound effects with that. Oh man, with my Excel project, so it must just be a new habit I'm picking up. That's okay. Life is a little bit more fun when you got some sound effects going with. And I think we'll probably just kind of leave this as a narrow hallway section, and then just build up around like so. Now I may work on changing what the walls end up being kind of as we keep going. For now, the oak planks and oak slabs are definitely the more abundant resource for me. But that's a design change I may end up making. I don't know. I kind of like it all being kind of that consistent around here, but... And probably just go ahead and grab a whole other set of those. I'm sure I'll be needing plenty more before the end of the day, because we still need to get not only the pirate floor, but then also a cryptids floor. And I figured I would have each of them be 3 high, because I feel like that'll give us the most amount of space for the maps. Hey, look at that. Okay. So that is currently 2 high. Oh, I'm hearing the campfire over there. I thought there was something sneaking up on me. Oops, that one is definitely not where we want it. So yeah, I haven't fully decided how, oh, for crying out loud, how I'm going to want to decorate each of these, but I figured I would try and have each room then kind of look like whatever the theme was that we were building on. So the pirate one, I'm kind of thinking I'll try and make like a water expanse, kind of simulating the ocean, something like that, and we'll just kind of play around with ideas like that, see how it all goes. I have not mapped it out super thoroughly, so it'll be a little bit of experimenting. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, that one too? Yeah, I hope everyone's having a nice lazy weekend here. It wasn't a particularly difficult week for me, but it's always nice just getting off to the weekend, getting a chance to do your own thing and enjoy and all that. Granted, it'd be nice if it was, you know, maybe 10, 20 degrees warmer. Oh well, it'll all come. Alright, so we'll keep doing like that. And so this actually isn't going to be a super huge space, which is probably fine, but it's less that we'll have to worry about trying to get decorated, which will certainly just kind of keep things easier in general. Alright, so I think we'll go ahead and build out just this one floor at a time, and then we can kind of experiment with what we want things to look at. So here we go. We've kind of got some space. And then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I feel like I want to leave a whole full 3, so then we'll just because I do like having kind of the extra space of the slab roof, we will put one more wall up, or one more row of wall up, and then we'll be able to put our of course it'll help with keeping enders out if we do make it a full Of course we'll have carpet, so I think it'll be fine. I don't think Enderman can teleport on carpet if I remember correctly. And so then that will be our ceiling in here. Which I think will be nice to have kind of that extra space, and we can maybe get in a couple of small builds. So like with the pirate theme, it was so short we didn't actually get a ship made, but it'll give us kind of the room of maybe we can make a little tiny ship to go in it down the line. Let's see, the stairs. I suppose we'll want to know how we're going to build off of the stairs. So I could maybe kind of keep doing like a crisscrossing pattern of, so the stairs come up here and then they kind of reach up that way, and then they'll go across that wall and reach up that way. So we kind of keep winding around and around the building as it gets taller. I think I like that idea. So we'll experiment. So if the stairs come out there, and then it'll keep going. Yoop. Ah. Stairs are one of those goofy directional things that I just never quite seem to get right the first try. Alright, let's see there. And then that'll go like that. So that was what I was wondering. So we might actually, rather than a step here, since it's shared in the middle, just have a slab. And then it'll come out. Yeah, okay, we'll try that out. So that'll be our working space here. I'll quick sleep so I can keep working without a roof on. Oh, and I should probably throw out some torches, because, you know, that's always a thing. One there, couple right up there. Da-da-da-da. Alright, good enough. I'll have to try and think of some good, fun lighting sources for each theme, too, once we get to that point. And then I think I can do up to there, or do I have to get rid of that one, too? Yep, too many. So it'll just be the one in each corner. Easy enough. Go across like that, and so wind up to there, and then it'll be the cryptid zone, and then we'll have another set of stairs going up along that wall and that wall. It's kind of fun looking at the roof from up here. So that is one thing that I kind of appreciate too, is it'll be like we'll have the cozy little living space house, and then there'll just be this continually growing tower of theme after theme, which if we ever do reach the top of build height, we'll have to decide what we do at that point, but I don't know that we'll get a chance to quite get that far. That'll be a lot of cryptid themes, or sorry, a lot of different build themes. I guess they won't all be cryptid again. I like, too, how this kind of helps document our history of how the streams go, too, in a way. It's always nice having that little bit of half nostalgia. I mean, when you think about it, we were doing the Cryptids theme for close to a year by the end. Okay, so this will be the pirate zone. And so I figured we would grab... I've got all my wools here. We'll grab some light and dark blue. And then some brown. Drop off that orange. And... we are gonna need... I must have used this all up. Oh yes, I was making banners. Grab some orange. Or some red. Did I get enough? Yes, perfect. Okay. And I might as well make a crafting table to bring around up there. Alright. Zoop. Plop you there. So, what is it? It's just 2 across. That's easy. Oops. I say that and then I immediately do it wrong. Get a couple more to help build out a little boat zone. And actually, yeah, I don't know how many we're gonna want. I don't think we'll have a whole lot of the dark. We'll probably keep with the lighter blue more. In fact, let's just do... we'll just take all that we can get there. Okay. So we did start to build a ship, but it ended up not being any higher than the water. So I think we'll do like 1, 2, like that. And then otherwise, we can have like the darker blue right around it. I said the darker blue right around it. Okay, listen to me here, wool. And then we'll kind of have then the lighter blue coming out around it. So it kind of has that fun, you know, it's like an ornamental carpet, but then it still is kind of representative of what the theme itself was. Oh, do I want to leave that? Nope. Oh, we didn't have enough? Thought we'd get a little bit further. Which that's okay, because I was figuring we would scatter out a couple with the darker blue, just so that it wasn't quite so blocky. Or just quite so square. And maybe like one there. Trying to make things less square in Minecraft, always a funny concept to me. That's maybe a little too symmetrical, I don't know. Do a little bit like that, and then maybe one going that way. Then we could have like one here come in. Maybe that one too. I like that one being dark. But maybe this one. Yeah, there we go. Just kind of helping to break up the pattern a little bit. We could even do like that, so it's not quite so... yeah, I think that's working. And maybe throw another dark one right there. And... yeah, maybe we'll call that pretty good, and then we'll get the light blue on the rest. But then, of course, since we did perish early, trying to imagine maybe right there we'll have our little blood spot for where we just didn't quite make it. That was such a short theme, which I've learned a lot of technique of just how to play Minecraft in general that has since helped out. Alright, go ahead and drop these things off. a little bit more of the teal wool. I keep seeing those llamas, though, and thinking that they're raiders, which is gonna just freak me out all the time, probably. Oh, and we only had the one light blue sheep. Oh, I should fix that. Maybe. Yeah, we could take more of the dark blue, too. Dark blue, you're getting another round. Da, 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 da. Oh, and while I'm down here, I'll go ahead then. I guess I don't remember which map is the pirate map. We'll find it in the mix. Go ahead and maybe another dark one there. And a dark one there. We only got one teal. Ugh. That's no help. Oh, yeah, I suppose I don't need the crafting table to make carpets, do I? Hey. There we go. Okay, so then we'll do like... I guess we'll just fill it in and see where that's kind of putting us. So I'll probably come up and redo some of them in the lighter, but yeah, that's kind of the general idea. We've got the floor being the water with our ship, and then to signify our early death, we've got the red spot there. And then we'll kind of put probably against this main wall here is where we'll put our maps. And I forgot I want a sign. I think I've got some down here, maybe. Oop. Here I was bragging about knowing how my sorting system worked and clearly showing off that I already forgot where a lot of stuff is. Okay. Grab a pile of signs. And so, right up here, we'll go ahead and put a pirate's life. 1/2 stream. And I'll maybe get that different color at some point. I'm not 100% sure how I maybe want to do that, but we'll call that good. Swap this out. And I guess I'll start filling up my hand with all of my maps just so I can get that sorted a little quicker, easier. All right. And because we did not get far, let's see, that one is... Oh, that one's right here. Oh, wait. Yes, that one is it. So there was our little starting hut and the very, very beginnings of our pirate ship. And sadly, that's all we got to with that one because, well, like I said, I didn't know what I was doing. And actually, if you do look at it, most of it is the darker blue versus the lighter blue. So I guess that kind of worked out then that was where the proportions went. Maybe even just go ahead and do it up a little bit more. All right. So since the Pirates theme really didn't last very long, that's kind of as much as I'm going to do with this space. Just because, again, we did not get far, so we want to signify that we did that stream, or that theme for streams, but that's kind of where we'll end it with that one. All right. So now that we got a basic principle figured out, oh, and it's becoming nighttime. We'll go ahead and snooze. Ooh, that is a pretty sunset. That mountain right there, and then the sun just going right back behind it. I do enjoy a good Minecraft sunset. The gradients are just so nice that they have on them, and having that shadow effect really adds a nice little aspect. All right, distracted. What's new, though? Okay. So then we will head on up and start getting out the basics of our cryptid theme. So we can go ahead and put up some walls along here. Ah, man. Ah. Yeah, we'll maybe go get it in a minute. Probably going to be like one set of planks short now because I let that one slide. It is kind of fun seeing the little patch of color too as you're coming down. So yeah, I think I am gonna like the way this all... Did I see an ender shoopin? Maybe it was just that cow. I think I am gonna like though how this helps to document our different themes that we do. It's nice to just kind of add that little extra touch. And again, the beginner's place is really meant to kind of chronicle our exploits when we go off and adventure in different themes. So I feel like it's all just very fitting for what we've got going on. All right, we are definitely going to be exceeding our little house space with the builds from this stream, so that'll be kind of exciting to already see that we're starting to add a little bit of a substantial structure back here. Oops. Which I think will end up looking very goofy and be kind of a just, again, another fun aspect of, here'll be this little teeny quaint little house, and then, you know, right attached to it is just this giant tower going off, and who knows how far we'll get it. All right, so then if my math is math, yes, we need one more. It's the weekend, but here I'm still succeeding at a little bit of math. I'd say it's a pretty big achievement some days. Oh, and looks like we are going to be more than one plank under, but that's okay. We've got another little stack of logs there that we can work with. Yep. That one more round should get us where we need to go. Okay, very nice. All right. It's bugging me too much knowing that plank is sitting right out there. Gotta go get it. I always struggled at not collecting absolutely everything in this game. Even things like the zombie flesh that you really have very little need for. Just always feel like if it's there, I gotta go get it. Oh, much better though. All right, and then our staircase, again, will kind of mirror like we have over there. So we'll go ahead and do this, and I need a couple more planks. I better put down my crafting table. Yup. Or not a couple more planks, a couple more stairs, I mean. There we go. And so we'll have that, that, and that. Beautiful. So yeah, it gives us just kind of that little landing there, and then we're able to go right on up. And there we go. Et voila. Which I suppose too, having it built kind of like that, that'll just change our overall shape that we have for each room too, adding a little bit of variety so they're a little less cookie cutter from one to one, since it'll depend on which way the stairs panned out. And since this is as far as we're going for now, I am gonna just go ahead and completely close it in. Oops. Putting slabs all the way across, that way too we don't have to worry about any phantoms or anything deciding to pay us a visit. I suppose maybe the Enderman would be more of a threat. Okay. do. Whenever I try to get fancy, I always end up making a double. Da, 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 da. And voila. Now it's dark. Did not need nearly as many slabs as I ended up making, but that's okay. One there, couple right there. Now, why is this room so much brighter? I think I've got the same number of torches. Probably just the carpet helping out. Yoop. Yoop. There we go. Okay. And then I do kind of like the idea of having the maps being one of the first things that you see. So you come up the stairs here and you can see over there the little map. So probably it'll end up being where every 2 floors it'll be on the same side. Then the next 2 floors it'll be on the other side. So kind of flip-flopping, but that's okay. So go ahead and do that to give us some map space. Alright. So here is where we have a series of maps that we'll have to figure out, and I suppose we'll go ahead and put up our sign first. So we had Cryptids, and I did double check and it did end up being 20 streams. It's quite a good length there. All right. And so, oh, and I suppose if I've got the sign here, it does kind of change. Oh, well, it's fine. It'll work. I say that and then I immediately regret it. So we'll do like that, and then I think like that. Or we could go, no, we'll go the long way. That's what we'll do. Oh my goodness. Well, let's get rid of this thunderstorm that's going on overhead. That's probably going to drown everything else out. Yoop. Which, then that does remind me, since we're down here in our main space, I did have the one extra sign that is our beginning zone here. And so I think, do I want it? I could put it over my valuables chest. Or on this wall to help break things up a little bit. And so, yes, because that's where we're standing. So there we go. Now you can see that we've got our kind of home chimney zone, and then we've got the new build going on back there, and then otherwise our colorful little farm zones, and this giant ravine that's just kind of stretching over there. So yeah, very nice. We'll probably try and get another map with the spawn thing shooting off over this way, so it might end up being a little bit more of a wall, but yeah, there we go. Okay, so now we get the fun job of figuring out. I believe that is the way that one is. And then Nessie is over here. Then let's see, and actually it should be, yeah. So we will, oh wait, I needed that one there. We'll do it like this. Yes. Haha, look at that. So we had our little beginning house with our farm next to it. I might scooch those up even. Well, and does Nessie's space... I wonder... I forget where Nessie connected at. Nessie might even... Oops. Doesn't look like that quite matches up there. But that looks like that maybe does. It's at least close. Yeah, I think there's probably supposed to be one more map of space there. But it's probably close enough that we'll go ahead and let that be. Oh yeah, because... So I think it's actually more like that, because the ship... No, it would be like that. And so I think Nessie is supposed to be up in that corner instead. Aha! We'll call that probably. Probably right. So you can see there's a couple of pieces missing, just because that's really the areas that we explored and the areas that we had our builds. But there was kind of our camp, and then we never did find Bigfoot, but that's where we had the silhouette for Bigfoot to hopefully attract one in. And then there was where we found Nessie. And then where we had our Christmas tree, you can just kind of make out that little patch right there where the tree was, and then the little abominable snow boy. So yeah, we'll go ahead and... Oh, I'll put it all up one. It's gonna bother me if it's down there like that. You gotta get these things oriented just right, you know. Alright, there we go. And then I suppose Nessie should be up one. There. Much better. So yeah, kind of a small grouping of where we explored for that one. But yeah, and we might be able to... Maybe I'll go and finish out sections like over there and then get one there just so it's all connected. I don't know. That's something I can always do off stream again, but yeah. All right, now this area was kind of that darker jungly, which unfortunately I don't have any green still. I just cannot seem to find any cactuses or anything wherever I go. So we probably won't... Yeah, I've got some moss. But otherwise I could do like kind of the brown wool to kind of more mark out that we had the woods. So maybe do that, and then the white because there's the mountainy spot. And then we suppose we could do some of the blue. We probably got a sheep ready to get sheared. Where did I... There we go. Keep an eye out for creepers around here. I definitely don't want to deal with them in this space. Hello, sheep. Just so happy. Happy little sheepies. Okay, so kind of mimicking... We'll have like... So it'll be the dots of the trees, kind of... Well, I suppose we'll have it be kind of by the stairs. So that... Oops, that's not carpet. It's like the trees dotting this general zone. And it was mostly the foresty area, so kind of do like that, and then maybe I'll get the green in around there. And I don't know for the beach that we can really do a whole lot, but we had then like the ocean kind of starting off over in that space. And then we'll do like another little patch of ocean off over there. And then our mountainy space being off over in this direction. Something like that. And then probably just try and have it be green for the rest whenever I can finally get some green dye. And you know, we should probably, as much as I hate to say it, we should probably include another little red spot for where we died. Probably like right there, because it was the nether that ended up getting us. Do I still have a red carpet? I assume so. Yep, there we go. Oops, that's the pirate theme, and then maybe put it right there. That's probably about right. Okay, nice. And I suppose we could leave some patches as just wood, or yeah, just the planks to kind of signify the beach, maybe. That might work. And then, yeah, get the rest all green once we get that far. I suppose we could do like a purple dot right there, too, as kind of our signal of being the nether. Since that was kind of an important part of our whole Cryptids theme, was having the nether as being where we went off exploring and what finally took us out. Bloop. There. Call that good. Okay, very nice. And I think I had this all color-coded once upon a time. I do not remember what I had done for it, though. Might have even it just been Roy G. Biv. Yeah, we'll just scatter it all in there. Then we can drop off item frame. Sign. Portable crafting table. Thought I heard the front door open. I was freaking out there. Yeah, I suppose the rest will go ahead and stick back in places. Nope, that doesn't go there. I want to hold on to that dirt because I always like having some dirt. And then thankfully we did not need nearly as much of this wood as I thought we would. Ha, didn't try to do that one. Okay, very nice. So yeah, we've got our nice little enchanter setup, which I suppose I could put in a barrel right here with some lapis. That's always kind of nice to have. Ah, I just put the wood away. Come on. You'd think I'd remember where I put it. But just always kind of nice to have your lapis right next to your enchanter. Go ahead and make one barrel. And actually, thinking of that, it would be nice because this storage system is not working out super great anymore. It's definitely reached its upper limits here. So you know what? We could make a little basement. I think we might just go ahead and do that. Yeah, I think... Ooh. Huh. I just had kind of a goofy idea. I don't know if it's a good one or not. In fact, it probably isn't. But let's see here. If I do a barrel, and then I will put some dirt across and barrel. how does that look as a floor in here? That might be kind of a neat floor texture of having the planks like this kind of going across. And then that would kind of add a storage system for us of having just a whole bunch of barrels. I think that might actually be kind of nice. Which, let's see, I was thinking though it'd be good to have a designated like storage room, which that'll be kind of a way of adding extra storage to it all. And I think, what if we maybe had some stairs going down there-ish? Or maybe if it was even behind the library, so you went back behind and then maybe steps going down under the books. Decisions. Well, we're gonna want to clear out some space, so I'm gonna grab a shovel, and then I'm gonna make another shovel. I don't have any stone on me. Oh, hey, look, a second shovel. The things you find just digging around your inventories. Okay. I could even end up doing like a trap door entrance. That might be the better approach. All right, so we're gonna get digging. Oh, yep, I should have seen that coming a lot sooner. And let's see, we are gonna want it. How many high? I think we will do 3 high, so we'll go 1 more down. Oh, and perfect, that's on a stone level. So I had not planned for this previously, but I kind of like the idea, and we could even for now, since we don't need a whole lot of space, just go ahead and do like this portion and have it be the barrels. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Yep. There we go. And we'll spam it full of torches just so we don't have to deal with any terrible things. But yeah, more or less then we come down it and we would just have our storage right like that. You can see the complete lack of forethought here because I didn't even bother to bring any ladders or my crafting table that we just made. Got too excited about this project. But here we go, jumping in. Oh, do I not have ladders right now? That's okay. They're easy to make. So go ahead, set you up. Actually, we only need the 1 set, don't we? And so, we'll do like stone. Put the ladders on it. And then my trap door. Beautiful. Oops. And then just for a little bit of an aesthetic touch, may as well go ahead and dig this out. Make it look a little bit more like a basement level. Put some cobblestone in, so we'll have the stone and the cobblestone. Just because it's a storage area doesn't mean it can't look halfway decent. Okay, and then what do I need a lot more planks, don't I? Make as many. Oof, that only got us 7 barrels, so we might be doing a real small area, but oops. You know, and honestly, just having the one string is probably okay for right now. Because the thing is even though it's going to be, you know, the storage room, we can still access these from the top, which is kind of handy about the whole idea. I think that is kind of a neat appearance, though. It's just kind of that different, kind of like a tiled wood going across. Oh, let's just get as many as we can. I'm having fun with this, so we're gonna try it. Can I reach? Nope. As many barrels as we got. Alright, so then... Perfect. And then I suppose, too, we could do something like... Maybe have a cauldron down here. I think that would look nice. Kind of that, oops, dark, ominous general appearance. So do like that. And then maybe we'll just throw some slabs up for the time being. The goal is that those will all be barrels once it's done. And then as far as the walls, we could even just have that be like traditional chests or something. But yeah, I think I like how that's gonna look. And that's actually even, might be even kind of a pattern we could do of like kind of the stripe of having the planks and then the barrel and then, I don't know, something to play around with, but it just kind of adds that little bit of different color back here. Okay, cool. So that was unexpected and solves a couple of problems. We needed more storage, and we also needed... oh, for symmetry, we'll go ahead and make 2 of these. I don't need 2 of them, but I'm gonna have 2 of them. But yeah, it adds some storage. It adds a little bit of a different floor in there. And yoop. And yoop. Yeah. And it's just kind of fun. You come on down, there's all your storagey needs. And who knows? With the way that it's set up, we may even, you know, we maybe don't even need this room at all for right now. We'll leave it as it is, though. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool beans. And, you know, I would kind of like that whole, or this whole space to be just a little bit tidier, so I think we will go ahead and start filling this in. So go ahead and drop off. That'll be just a cobblestone. I suppose one thing I'm going to have to do is figure out how I'm going to mark everything off so I can keep track of it. We'll keep our stones over in here. Cobblestone-y things. And then maybe put some wood products over in this general vicinity. Having like our oak. And then maybe, I don't know, throw in the excess dirt over there. I'll hold on to that because I do always like to have dirt. And then I suppose maybe this one will be what we switch to our valuables. Which actually some of these things don't need to be in the valuables. Those. Cool. Alright, we got that one emptied. Oh yeah, there's always just more stone stuff. That is the thing about mining, is that oops, guess we're filled up. Alright, so I put my cobblestone stuff there. So maybe we can do... Yeah, I'm quickly seeing that this is gonna lead to me not knowing where anything is, but that's okay. Get our diorite. Oh, that's calcite even. Yeah. Gravel, andesite. And I suppose I can finish doing all of the full tidying and organizing. But yeah, that's kind of the general idea, and then I'll have this whole room space nice and cleared out. In fact, let's we'll finish off those two for now, and then I'll come back for them later. Flint can go by gravel, I guess. Making this all up as I go. Something like this. Give or take. There's definitely some improvements that can be made. Do I have my axe? Now I have my axe. And there we go. We'll clear out that. And I'll just leave a lot more open space there. Just to kind of help. It was getting a little bit claustrophobic in here. So we'll still have like all of our workbenches over that way. I see you. But then it'll be just kind of nice and open over here. We'll maybe put a little bit more decorations and things. But yeah, otherwise I think there's that. And then the general idea I was having was that then once we are down here, this is where we can have our traditional chests of things for additional storage. And who knows, maybe I'll do the old trick of clearing out like a space here and then... Oh, I thought there was stuff in that one. And then having, so like, the cobble deep slate. So like right there, doing like a cobble deep slate to signal that that's what's in that space. Who knows, we'll play around with something like that, kind of see what happens. But I think that was a fun discovery and idea that I had of using the barrels as the flooring here. I think that is a nice flooring for this space. Kind of feels more like a library anyways. And then having this one flipped up just to help signal that that's where our lapis is kept. But yeah, I think that'll be a nice change to that space. Otherwise, I will probably worry about getting these two emptied and organized kind of on my own. Is this a thing? Let's see, where did I put my... Aha! Can I put an item? Oh! Ho ho! I didn't know you could put those on the floor like that. Okay. So that might be something I do too, of like an item frame on each showing what's in there. Of course, then that takes away the whole point of it being a floor. I don't know. I'll play around with a couple of options. Maybe we'll do that on the bottom. But yeah. So anyways, that I think is probably where we'll call it. I feel like we got some nice progress of getting a nice decorated little pirate zone. And then as soon as I can get some green in here, we'll have our decorated cryptid zone. I'll maybe even make like a little something to signify, like Nessie being off in this corner. Like, can I, nope, can't do that on the carpet, but if I do like that, I think I've got a gray wall. Do I have, yes, nice. So that might even be something we could do, of having, so like that to kind of help signal being Nessie or something. It kind of works. Something to play around with anyways. But yeah, so we'll kind of keep working on decorating areas like this. Getting the little bit of base improvements. We've got our enchanter, and I'll work on finishing up this general storage space, just so it's a little bit more open and nice over here. But yeah, oh, I didn't even really go and take a peek at things from outside. But so we've got our nice cozy little home. For right now, it's still, you can have it where the cozy home is all that you see. But then if you're off on the side, you can start seeing our tower of themes kind of building up around behind it. Which I suppose too we could maybe do like different banners or something on the outside to help signal. Just showing up out of nowhere. To help signal what the different theme is even from the outside or something. I don't know, different options that we'll have to play around with. Gonna go hide before that guy comes and ruins the day. But yeah, otherwise, I think that kind of takes care of stuff for what I wanted to get through today. A little bit of that work around the base and just kind of a couple little tweaks, but I like where things are going around here. I think we got some fun momentum going. So thanks everyone who was able to come along. It was nice to get on for a little bit and hang out with people and do a little bit of work. So this has been Crake and Bake for a round of I Definitely Know What I'm Doing, and we'll see you next time.